Good appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I am Richard, and this whole thing around us is LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. And how are you doing today? It is a rainy day outside at the moment, though I expect that will clear up in a bit over here. But yeah, it's Steam Fest week, Steam Next Fest. So demos galore for everybody, all over the place. So many demos, so many things, and what a thing this is. I was going to open up with the Flashback demo, Flashback 2, and see how that planned out. But at like 8:30 last night, they decided, nah, we're done with the demo thing. We're going to take it off. Nobody can use it anymore. So when I tried to fire it up, just to test it worked and make sure it came up on camera and stuff, it said you need to purchase a license to play this game, which, don't really want to do, to play a demo. And I don't think that even if I had purchased a pre-order, it would have allowed me to do that. It would have said, hey, your thing isn't released yet. So, screw them. Basically, screw them. There were a lot of things on there saying, oh, it's weird, it's bad. You can go into the walls, and the camera and the controls are a bit sloppy, and all kinds of things. So, I don't know if they took it down because they got bad reviews for their demo, or just because they only wanted it for a shorter amount of time, or because they had a maximum amount of feedback that their thing could handle, or any other thing that I am wildly speculating on. But yeah, I am very disappointed in them. Still, never mind, we've got other games to look at instead, including, as you might have noticed, Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. I just thought that would be a nice one to start off with. I don't know if it's point and click. I don't know anything about it apart from, I know the story of Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. I don't know how they're going to change it up, if they are, if it's going to be the exact same story, if, you can get it wrong, if Poirot could be a complete idiot and die. I'm assuming they haven't got any of the voice actors who were in the latest version of the film. What would it be? Kenneth Branagh and Daisy Riddle and stuff. Ridley, even. And stuff. J'accuse, indeed. You can accuse me if you want. Alright, let's start, as we need to go on, by pressing the new game button. And, I don't know, maybe I could actually go for a flop on that. I was going to say, maybe I could go for a sleep on that bed. But then I looked at that bed and I thought, nah, that doesn't look very comfortable, actually. Pillows aren't big enough. The sheet, blanket thing they have isn't good enough either. Much prefer a duvet. But anyway, on October 4th. No, okay, not going to be reading that. Going to disappear immediately. Fine. December 17th, 2023? Really? Really?
The train is still stuck and the snow continues to fall. I should have taken an airplane. Well, I must make the best of it and join the other passengers for breakfast.
No, jeez, no. If it is 2023 and you are taking the Orient Express, it is because you want to take the Orient Express. The prestige that you have for being on, or for the experience of being on the Orient Express. That is what you want to do this for. You don't think, I could go on the Orient Express, or I could go on a plane. You go, I want to go on the Orient Express because it's the Orient Express. Alright, and you're not dressed like you're on the Orient in 2023 at all. And, alright, okay, there are things over here. How do I activate these things? Oh, I do it with my mouse. You need to interact with it. No? Alright, press the interact key.
The moustache comb to tame unruly nuts,
he said, scratching his moustache. And I can turn it over. Woo! There you go. I visit lots of cities and get strange mannequin parts. Ah ha 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 ha. Colonel Riggs? Mustache wax! Yeah, I mean,
Wax to preserve the perfect symmetry of the moustache.
I mean, I suppose it's possible that you could dress like this in 2023. I mean, eminently possible, but I never would have said Poirot's a hipster, because that is what he is doing here.
The finest of curling irons for the moustache.
Indeed. Poirot is not a hipster. Alright, well, we got science magazines. What's that? Tour du monde around the world in 80 days? No. Jeux. Hours. Not sure. Science magazine? Wow, this is... I've adjusted it too far. Alright, never mind. Science and future. New volcano work. Alright, okay. I want to go to the toilet instead. No? I can't open that door? Alright, okay. I guess I'll go the way that I'm meant to go. Hello, guard at the end of the train, who is important to the plot. Ooh. I do like the lacquer doors. Or not. Well, maybe they're lacquered. I don't know. They're shiny and reflective. Although they're not reflecting me. Poirot is both a hipster and a vampire. Well, no, I mean... wait, did the numbers go up? The numbers do go up. Excellent. Hello, Mr. Guard.
Good morning, Monsieur Michel.
I even know your name. Good lord.
Please enjoy our special breakfast in our restaurant.
Good morning, Monsieur Michel.
Good morning, sir. Please enjoy our special breakfast in our restaurant.
There is something wrong with your face. Ah, the water closet. Okay, so there is only one toilet for the entire day. Oh no, you're being reflected by mirrors now. What about, but not that mirror? Okay, I mean... I don't know, I guess that's lazy programming? I don't know exactly. Maybe that's not a mirror, maybe that's a window that is oddly shaped. Is this... I can't tell. I don't want to go. Oh my goodness! I don't know if holding down... I think holding down shift is making me move slightly faster. Oh, second class? Well, I definitely don't want to be going in there now, do I? Here I am. First class. Why would you do that to yourselves? Why would you say first class is the numbers 2 and second class is the numbers 1? You wouldn't. Also, I mean, I know they say they're second class, but look at the size of them. I mean, they're still as good as the first class ones, 201 and 202, in terms of size. Perhaps they haven't got quite so many fluffy pillows in them. I don't know. Alright, I mean, also, would you like to... I mean, I guess this is for an international audience. Let's look for the British postal system. Second class is lower class. Yes, indeed. Alright, so then we've got the lounge, the cocktail bar, the eatery, the kitchen, or whatever we're going to call it, and then the engine. Or, no, not the engine, not at that end, sorry. The, place where we store all our luggage? I mean, I wouldn't have called that a symbol for luggage, I don't know. Also, where's the lounge symbol above the cocktail thing? There's no sitting chair there above that other carriage. All right. Well, there we go. Look around. Okay. Let's go to second class. 2. Can I go in this water closet? Nope. I'm too upper class to even use those. Yeah, I am certain that pushing shift gives you a momentary burst of speed there. So we're doing power walking now. Ooh, butterflies. I mean, look at the opulence that is here, and then to say, ugh, you're in second class. My God. I mean, I guess they want to make it a luxury experience for everybody, and not everybody can pay top prices. So they want to make, you know, a second class, or a 1.5 class. Oh, this one, however, I can't go out. Oh no, I can look out.
The train is completely trapped because of the avalanche. Hopefully not for too long.
I mean, that all depends. I mean, looking at that,
the train is completely trapped.
there doesn't appear to be a
because of
lot
the
of
avalanche.
snow
Hopefully
in front
not
of the
for too
tunnel.
long.
Hopefully none has gone into the tunnel, otherwise that would be a problem. And also digging out the tunnel means you have to make sure that none of the snow to the left or right or above, although there wasn't much above, comes down onto it. Oh, there was another thing to look at. Yeah, ha ha ha!
The train still hasn't left.
I mean, why does this one window get you to prompt that response, eh? I'm pretty certain I have Hercule Poirot, the ABC murders as well somewhere. I think I got it in a bundle somewhere. So maybe we'll have a look at that at some point. Train still hasn't left. Oh look, we can see the bridge now. And the tunnel, yes. Right, so we're partly on a bridge, partly on a tunnel. Or near a tunnel. Hello. I'm going in here, into the lounge. Let's see if we can see people. He said, first of all, looking out towards the windows. I mean, there's no people out there. Maybe there will be people in here. Oh, look.
This delay is intolerable. I am supposed to be demonstrating the Firenze in Paris in 2 days.
Ah, your electric car. Yes, that's bad luck.
Bad luck? If I miss that demonstration, I'll be in deep trouble.
Just text your people in Paris and warn them.
Of course I tried that, but there is no network service in these mountains.
Well, I mean, it's good to see that they updated the script somewhat, but that you couldn't hire a relevant person from the country in order to do the proper accent, because that is like an accent I would do, not a proper one. Hello.
My daughter said it would be the easiest way in the world. Just sit on the train until I got to Paris.
I mean,
and
you're
now
doing
we may
that.
be here for days, and my boat sails the day after tomorrow. How am I going to catch it now? I can't even send an email to cancel it. I'm just too mad to talk about it.
My colleagues were to meet me in Paris. They will wonder what has happened to me. I can get no words to them. What will they think? We have refugees to help.
What will they think? They will think that you wasted a huge amount of money coming on the Orient Express rather than buying a simple plane ticket. They will also think that the people who run the Orient Express will have information that their train has stopped. I mean, if a train is going along and it should arrive at a station, like at 12 o'clock, and it is not there by 2 o'clock, then people will go, aha, something is wrong with the train. Perhaps we should investigate or inform the relevant authorities. Especially if that is your business. Your whole business is the train and the luxury and opulence. But I mean, technically, you are still right. You still do just have to sit on the train until you get to Paris. It's just that you arrange to do things at the other end that you will not do. So I mean, the Orient Express is fulfilling its obligation here. Hello, do you want to say something? No, but I can talk to you.
Good morning, madam.
Didn't want to talk to the others, apparently.
The snow is a predicament, is it not?
I am Russian. Snow is no stranger to me.
Ah, the accent. Would it be St. Petersburg?
You are very perceptive. Monsieur Poirot, is it not?
And may I take it, I have the honor of addressing Princess Natalia Dragomirov.
We dispense with the old titles these days. My husband, all of my past, was taken from me by these Stalinists. When they were gone, I became director of the St. Petersburg Museum of Antiquities.
Ah, well.
To restore and preserve what I can of my country's history.
Still, the delay must be vexing.
If I must be late for my appointments, then they will wait.
I know that I would certainly wait, madame. It has been my extreme pleasure to make your acquaintance, madame.
Au revoir, Monsieur Poirot.
Au revoir. When you smiled, I always thought of the Joker. So perhaps this is a Telltale game where you're actually Batman and the Joker fighting it out. And here we have Davidoff and Daughters. So there we go. There's a change to or an updating. It's not and Sons. Ooh. So if you know the answer, can you immediately accuse the culprit? From memory, it was Frosty the Snowman.
Beautiful piano. What a luxury. Pity there's no one to play it.
Play it yourself then. I mean, I guess not. I guess you can't. I guess this isn't the deduction game so much as it is a go around and do puzzles game. Hello.
Mademoiselle, you are not concerned about the train stopping?
What can one do?
Indeed, this does not make the train move. You have great strength to remain calm at a time like this.
I know one far, far stronger than I.
And that is?
Well, that old lady, for instance. You have probably noticed her. She just has to lift her little finger and ask for something in a polite voice, and the whole train runs.
It runs also for my friend Monsieur Bouc. But that is because he is a director of the line, not because he has a masterful character.
You don't have to have a strong will when you have power. But I suspect I did not need to tell you that, Mr.
Poirot.
Mr. Poirot.
Your accent is... It is putting me on edge for some reason. And you were showing too many teeth while you were talking for some reason. I don't know. Hello, waiter person.
Good morning, Mr. Fauché. You have early customers, I see.
Yes, I am stuck serving here as well at breakfast. Everyone is impatient. They keep complaining that the train is not moving. As if I could get out and push it.
Maybe you could.
It's too early for me to order a boxcar. That is the appropriate drink, I believe.
A gin, triple sec, lemon and grenadine mix. A drink for a train indeed.
But not perhaps for my breakfast. I think I will settle for an omelette.
Good luck, sir. Miss Nielsen is helping to serve in the dining car.
I wonder if that information will be important. Whether I will have to find gin, triple sec, and grenadine? Authorized personnel only. Ah, I am authorized personnel apparently. Dun 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 dun.
The Orient Express bar is certainly well stocked.
Yep, if anybody orders a box... Oh! If anybody orders a box, they will certainly be able to get one. I assume boxcars do not come in a box. Wow, what a beautiful view. I have never seen girders the like. Really do get all the luxuries on this. The Orient Express. Aha! Do you have functioning mirrors? No. Ah, but this one on the side does function. How exciting! But not. I mean, all right. I mean, two toilets, maybe three, because there was a water closet in the other place as well. But for everybody on the train, all right. We haven't seen any staff toilets either. I don't know where the music, and the music isn't being piped onto the train, it's just game music. Okay. And here we go into the restaurant, written in English, which, you know, given that they've made the signs so that they're not in English, that they're not in any particular language, that the idea can be expressed no matter what languages you speak. It is interesting that they decided to write on it in English. Hello. Oh.
How long are we expected to be stranded here?
It won't do much good complaining to me. That fellow there with the moustache, he may know something.
Or perhaps the people in uniform.
Excusez-moi, sir.
Yes?
Monsieur Book asks for you to join him in compartment 203.
But I've just sat down and I want to have my omelette. Not an omelette, but I wouldn't mind having scrambled eggs.
Can you tell us anything?
I can tell you the snow, it will not move aside on its own.
Of course. But you obviously have some influence with Book.
I am going to see him now. I will ask him if he has any information.
I'm just a passenger like you, geezer. I just... Oh! Completed. Go to the dining car. Have I got... Join book. In my mind map. Okay. My fellow passengers are not too happy. Well, that's good to know. The train is stuck in the snowdrift. Our journey has come to an abrupt halt. Well, okay, I mean... wants to join me in compartment 203. Presumably somebody is dead in the compartment. Yeah? Let's keep walking in the other direction, though. Can I have my omelette to go? Aha! Ah ha ha ha! Thought you could hide from me in the kitchen, did you? Well. S. Frederico. Well, I don't know. I mean, most of those look pretty pixely. I don't know why the bananas are drawing my attention there. And it's not at all, I mean, it seems a very railroaded game. Yes, I suspect it is very much that sort of... You know what you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, like, hidden object games, where you can only go to certain things at certain times and go around and do that. I mean, obviously it doesn't have any sort of hidden object gameplay in it, but it reminds me very much of you must go here and do this in order to progress the story. I found a moustache! Ha ha ha!
Haha! Golden Moustache.
Okay, and there are 3 of them in, I don't know, in this bit? Hello, I've come to interrupt you. Wow, you are so bad at chopping those things. You meant to hold it with one hand so that you steady it so you get nice even chopping. But anyway. I cannot get past you. You are too corpulent. Or at least Poirot should be too corpulent, because that is how he is described in the books. In the water closet. Is there a golden moustache in here too? No, but there is another mirror where I can observe my great moustache. Moustache you a question. Storage. Again in English. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you put that in English? When you've gone out of your way to make sure it's not in English here. You played a ton of Hidden Art games, and yes, very same feeling. Indeed. I played a lot of them, I want to say back in the day, but I mean, that doesn't explain anything. Oh, and I can't go any further that way. Alright, okay. I can. Is that reflection, or is that seeing through? I can't tell. I think there's a reflection. Yeah, it's got to be a reflection, because they're not going to show you the inside of the luggage cart there, are they? Maybe it is. Yeah. No, there's nothing. There's nothing over there. It's a window. I was wrong. Yeah. No, I mean, I can't really see those sort of things. But that does not match this light bulb over here. Oh, but maybe it does match that one. I don't know. Who knows? Let's say it's not a reflection. It might be we have English passengers, so the easy parts can be put in English. We are done in English with swappable plates, etc. I mean, no. I mean, this is screwed in, but yes, you could. I suppose you could have like magnets and stick it to the wall, and the thing is stuck in there. But restaurant, I thought, was carved onto the door. Let's go find out, eh? I mean, this is in English. Oh no, this is in English. He said, seeing it out of the corner of his eye, and then looked at it to prove it was not English. Alright, you're the one that said restaurant, right? Or are you the bit that said restaurant? Oh no, I thought it was carved in on the door, or above it. Anyway, alright, no. WC, I mean that, I don't know that that works in multiple countries. Because WC stands for water closet. In English, at least. Look at your head with your many lands in it. Been in there. Hello! It's your book wants me. I'm on the lookout for golden moustaches now that I know I can collect them. Hidden collectibles. And the fact that they are moustaches. I mean, they clearly have passengers who are not English as well. Aha! Now I can go in this one. I don't know if I could go in this one last time. Yeah, I must have been able to. Oh, it's you
Monsieur
again.
Book is waiting for you in front of room 203.
Oh, I thought I was just going to be able to walk all the way down to the other end. Hello, you must be Mr. Book.
Ah, my good friend. Come in. We have need of you.
What has occurred?
A passenger lies dead in his bed. Stabbed.
A passenger? Which passenger?
None of the ones.
He's an American. A man called Ratchet. It was his valet masterman who was worried that Mr. Ratchet was not awake yet. Pierre Michel, the conductor, decided to break in and found the body.
I see. Well, my friend, I think it is best not to touch anything and wait for the police to arrive.
Oh, I tried to call the police, but there is no cell tower for many kilometers. We could be stuck in the snow for hours. The murderer is with us. On the train, now! The sooner we catch him, the sooner we'll be out of danger. The Dr. Constantine is already examining the body.
Mon ami, this is not a missing train ticket. We must follow procedure. We must wait for the police to secure the crime scene.
Please, Poirot. I will take full responsibility.
Book, you ask. Well, if we cannot contact the outside world, then... Oh, you are going to drive me crazy. In truth, this problem intrigues me. I was reflecting not half an hour ago that many hours of boredom lay ahead whilst we are stuck here. And now, a problem lies ready to my hand.
You accept, then?
C'est entendu. You place the matter in my hands.
Character menu updated. Alright, okay, how do I see a character menu? Alright, analyze the thing. Okay, so this is a new thing. Ratchet's death. The man named Ratchet is dead. I will, of course, investigate. Alright, well, here's this. If I press this, here we are. Oh, people I haven't met yet. You're the one in room 203, Samuel Ratchet. Well, you look very alive in this. Don't know. Book. He is Belgian. Director of Wagonlitz Company. Archibald Arbuthnot. Mary Debenham. Oh yeah, well you saw that. Natalia Dragomov. No, don't know. I haven't met those people yet. Antonio Forschetti. Foscarelli, even. Wow. Pierre Michel. Frederick Nielsen. She's American. Well, she's instantly going to the top of my suspects list. Is she in front? Forchier. We haven't met this person. Otto Murray. Hector McQueen. Don't know. Hildegard Schmidt. And Greta Olesen. I mean, okay, so we got some information. 33 years old, German assistant. But here we got no information whatsoever. Inventory. One of 3 moustaches collected in this chapter. Okay. Mysteries. Stolen ticket. Captain Arbuthnot has lost his ticket. My friend Book asked me to investigate. Really? Did he? Okay. The Orient Express, a train of legend. And Register. The man named Ratchet is dead. I will, of course, investigate. I mean, no? Will not, of course, investigate? But alright. Hey, Book, tell me things, first of all.
Good. We are all at your service. This is the room right here.
Right, you're all at my service, are you? Okay, I want everybody to go into the bar and play Twister. Alright? I think that will help me work out who is left and right-handed, and, you know, then I will have a greater understanding of who killed this person. Yes?
Mr. Poirot, I am Dr. Constantine.
Forgive me, Doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in post-mortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Yes. Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please. If you need any help, I won't be far away.
Are you actually going to step outside, or are you going to stay in the same room? Okay. Analyze this character to learn more about him. Alright. Am I meant to select something? Because this is definitely not analysing his character. I mean, I'm going to guess Kenyan? I don't know why. Profession. You're a doctor. I'm going to guess you're 47 and not 89. I mean... Replay. Q for replay.
Mr. Poirot, I am Dr. Constantine.
Forgive me, Doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in post-mortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please. If you need any help, I won't be far away.
Alright, can I have... There we go, I've got my cursor back. I mean, I don't know... You're a teaching fellow. I assume that... I mean, you are a doctor, but are you a teaching fellow, or are you a doctor? And I assume you're not 89. But I don't know... Tell me again?
Powell, I am Dr. Constantine.
Forgive me, Doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in post-mortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
Right, okay.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
Then,
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look?
I mean, that tells me where you currently are employed.
If you need
any help,
it tells
me nothing about where you were born. Alright, and I can press T for hints. Let me press hints and see what it does. Oh, okay, and then I would have to press space to reveal it. Okay, so that's nice, but no thank you. Alright, maybe this is right. Yes, no, yes?
That was easy.
Okay, fine, yeah, fine, whatever. Request Dr. Constantine's alibi. Analyze the crime scene, request his alibi. Alright, okay, I mean I can do both of those things. And that is not ticked off because I can wait. Alright, I mean alright. Aha, is this another golden moustache? Oh. It is.
I wonder what could be in this photo.
I don't know. Node updated. Restore the film picture. You cannot start a workshop while you're doing another activity. Alright, okay. Okay, you got pills. Farmer sleep 3,000! Take a pill before going to sleep. 20 pills.
A box of sleeping pills? I'll take photos.
Really? Okay. I mean, we can't open this yet. Yeah, I got no idea what it... Okay, so we can do 4. Yeah, I'm just wondering if this is... No, okay. I wondered if it might be a... You have certain numbers in the right position sort of thing. But no. Not unless it's 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, no, that's fine. Oh. Alright, whatever. Is this gonna tell me?
Where can the killer have gone? This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
How could the killer exit the room? Out the window? Oh no, there's no... If it happened now, then there are no footprints around in the snow.
The snow is falling only lightly this morning. The murderer would have left tracks in the snow if he had jumped out the window.
I mean, if it had happened, we don't know when the kill happened yet.
The chain lock is broken. Monsieur Michel told me that he broke the chain on the door to get into the room.
How could the killer exit the room? Well, he's got his mobile phone there. Right, what was the most likely way for the murderer? Is that a thing that I have to do? It is, okay. Alright, the murderer's way out. Okay, go, put me back. Alright, okay, so these are all, is that a torn picture? Can I open that and do it? Oh, I can do it from in here, can I? Alright, okay. Yeah, I would do, there we are. Alright, and then, can I rotate it with, no, I have to rotate it with R. Well, that looks like it goes down here. I think you are probably going to go up the top. Can I, wow. Yeah, and you're going to rotate and go, maybe not here, maybe here? I'm not sure. Alright, well let's do you and put you up here. Up here. There we go. I'm not sure that looks right. There? Oh, that's up the top, right. Well, I don't know why. And that is a... I don't know why that's green, and... Oh, I guess it's because that's how I'm looking at it. Alright. Well, I don't quite understand why murdered man would have a thing here, but alright. And that does go where I thought it went. There we go. For Daisy.
For Daisy. Interesting. Et voila.
I mean... Do you not think that because it said 4 on one piece and Daisy on another piece, you could have just turned the pieces over and then gone, I wonder if that says 4 Daisy or Daisy 4? No? Yes, for her. I must say, I did enjoy seeing those, excuse me, I did enjoy seeing those films, the Kenneth Branagh versions of Poirot. They were stylishly done. Yeah. I haven't seen the recent one which has come out, but this way I have a picture of a cat. And it's true, I didn't have a picture of a cat before. But yeah. Oh, there's a pill bottle down there. Can I not? All right. First of all, let's look at that pill bottle down there. Right, that one, right down there. No, can I focus? No. How do I zoom in? Right, there we go. Exotic vape or vap. Sorry, banana flavored.
Did it belong to a ratchet? I'll take photos.
I mean, all right. There's a thing. Can I not? Do I have to zoom in further? All right, I have to zoom in slightly further.
A handkerchief. There's a letter H embroidered on it.
I mean, I don't want to shit all over your ideas there, Poirot, but I have a handkerchief with a letter C embroidered in it, even though none of the names that I have begin with a C. So, you know, it's not conclusive evidence. Alright.
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
Can I tilt it? Yeah, like that. Woo! I know that you will find some interesting things inside, but alright. There's this phone. Right. Oh, God. I have to zoom right in. It's been broken.
This phone was deliberately smashed.
Why? So he couldn't. It's not so he couldn't call out. Maybe there was information on it. Look, there's a gun. There's a gun. Ah, let me try. There we go.
Last night, Monsieur Ratchet said he takes precautions. I see now what he meant. He knew he was in danger and wanted
Did
to
he say
be
that last
ready.
night? It would have been nice if I had
There's
seen
no
that last
use
night.
to him. I will leave it here for the police.
But you know. Well, ah. Alright, okay. So we looked at those two. He's got bare feet, so he doesn't wear socks to bed, so we know that at least. Alright, now he's got a watch. Is the watch smashed at the time of his death? Yeah, looks like it. Okay.
The watch is broken. The hands are stopped at 1:15 a.m. One would expect that to be the time when the attack occurred.
I mean, maybe. Look at where the watch is in relation to all the stab wounds, and try to work out how that watch would have been smashed. I guess when he was stabbed violently, he might have just thrown his arms out and gone blah and smashed it that way. But I mean, otherwise, I mean, how do you smash the watch accidentally stabbing somebody like that?
As you see, the victim has been stabbed many times.
Yes,
Several
I see that.
alone would have been fatal.
Yes, I agree. An attack most savage.
Savage.
I will, of course, prepare a complete report on my findings.
Thank you.
Alright, okay. I think that's it. Ah, over here. The murderer's way out. You cannot stop the workshop. Oh, this is it. How can the killer exit the room? Can I zoom out? Yeah, I can. Okay, so now I can see all of the things. Alright, well, I mean... Alright, I guess I need to talk to you now, Doc. I've examined the crime scene. Hello, Doc. Tell me, what were you doing? No, tell me about the victim.
What can you tell me about the victim?
He died from multiple stab
What a strange pattern of
wounds
stab
at
marks.
varying
A lot of
angles
different people
and
did
depth.
it, but that's ridiculous.
More than
Indeed,
one would have been
that would be
fatal.
ridiculous.
I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
I mean, 1:15. I mean, I didn't realise it was cold until I came here and saw everybody going.
I assume the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. Conditions are not perfect.
Wait, what open window? 1 second.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Is that window open, is it? Alright, okay. I assume that... Alright. Sure, we'll say that window is open. Alright, tell me about the clues in the room.
Did you touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
Okay. What about your links
Did
with
you
it?
know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Alright, and the night of the murder?
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question you.
Of course. I must be considered under suspicion like everyone else.
May I know your movements last night?
I share compartment 101 with Mr. Book. He would not stop talking about his beloved train. I listened to him for hours talking about his Orient Express.
My friend Book will no doubt confirm this.
Well, I mean, maybe one day you will get to experience the majesty of the Orient Express now that you have heard him talking about it for so much. Alright, I think that's everything, isn't it? There's no... Right, yeah, there's no hidden things below there. Alright, can I now do something else? I mean, presumably, I need to go next door and have a look and see if that one is it. I cannot open the safe. Ah, there is a thing I have not seen. Did not look up. Oh, that's the photo, isn't it? Yep. That I've reconstructed in my mind, Palace, and not anywhere else. Alright, fine, we'll do that. Up. Well, there's this up here. As we was walking in the forest of 1,000 flowers, she picked 10 flowers to make a bouquet. Suddenly the bouquet turned into a butterfly and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many, so 2,020. Alice arrived in front of a door that asked her, "If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest." Oh wait, no. The forest of 1,000 flowers, she picked 10 of the flowers, so there was 990. Suddenly the bouquet turned into butterflies and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. So 980 becomes 1,800... Wait, no. I just need to... 1,980. Right? No. You take away 10, you got... Yes, because it was 90, not 80. I'm saying the wrong numbers, but I know what I'm doing.
Not exactly the reading material one would expect of a man like Ratchet.
I mean, presumably he wrote it too. No, I can't click on that bit. Alright, I'll proceed then.
Clothing, recently laundered.
Okay, well, thank you. Now I can open the thing over here. You are... Can I... Right. Thank you. 1980. 1980! Yes, I want to use that. Alright, well, let's look at the money first of all and steal it, eh? American dollars.
Not very surprising. Not very surprising.
Because he had American dollars? I don't understand what you're not very surprised by. For each person hurt, you will suffer the same harm. Your death is near. We never forget. I mean, is that multiple different people? I assume. To suffer and never.
Unusual letter, this.
Ah. Similar. There's each and you have got the same sort of thing on it, and hurt and harm are relatively similar. Okay, and you, day planner. Cool Cairo, check carpets, Orient Express. You're only going to be on the Orient Express for one day, eh? Cool DC, check. Money TV? Oh, okay, I see. Let's go back with the ports. Debrief with H. Arriving to Venice. Send money to Cairo.
Ratchet had an appointment he will never keep.
I mean... He has a birthday he will never have. There is most probably a meal he will never eat, and a drink he will never drink. I was going to say consume then. But yeah, what a... I mean, yeah, sure. Confirm flight RJ, meet AW. AW, somebody you're meeting.
A meeting place on the back of a postcard. Someone with the initials AW.
I mean, it could have just been his friends messing around saying, "Hey, come here, hey wanker." Alright, I think that's everything then. I can't, like, go, it appears he was going to go on the Orient Express. Alright, nothing else? Oh, there we go. Now I'll press tab. Enter my mind palace. There we go, picture of a stuffed animal. Okay, find out what happened. So, is this just me? There's nothing else? I mean, there's a yellow thing over here. The murderer's way out. Can I look at that now? Right, select 2 elements that reveal the most likely way the murderer exited Mr. Ratchet's room. Okay, the window's open, the chain on the hall is broken, there's a adjoining door leading to the adjacent room, dry socks stacked in the snow. Mr. Michael, I mean, the latching door is not latched. Yes? Cool. Oh, right, and now I've got it. The murderer was not able to get through the connecting door because it was not latched. Yeah? Okay. So, okay, I see what we're doing here. I could not get out through the hall door because it was locked from the inside. Right. And then I guess I need to just combine these other two to say it was the murderer probably hoped he was going to get out at the next station through the window, but the train never made it. I mean, no? That's not what I would have concluded from that. I would have concluded that the murderer did not go out the window because it has been snowing and there are no footprints outside. But alright, I guess we can conclude your thing instead.
So, the murderer must have exited through Madame Hubert's room.
Yes.
My little grey cells did not let me down.
I mean... Sure. Witness of the escape. I asked people whose rooms were closest to Ratchet's if they saw her. I mean, no you haven't. Who are the 2 people who could have seen the murderer leaving? I don't know, because I don't know who is in what room. Madame Hubbard. That's all I know right now. I don't think you 2 were next door to Luke. Alright, can I leave?
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene.
Alright, who lives next door? Ah, a mirror that works. That's good to know. Alright, I guess I have to do that thing. The witnesses of the escape. I mean, I'm going to be let down here. Mrs. Hubbard. Is there a Mr. Hubbard? No. Who are the 2 people who could have seen the murderer leave the room? I don't know. I guess... Yeah, I guess the guard at the end of the thing. Because he's sitting there at the end. No, because he couldn't have seen him leaving the room. Because... Excuse me, he never left the room that way. You would have seen him coming out of Miss Hubbard's room. Well, alright, those 2. Yeah, sure, why not? 0 people to be identified. I got them both, did I?
That happens to me a lot.
Magnifique. Alright, okay. Interrogate Mrs. Hubbard, interrogate Mr. Michel. I should interrogate them both. Alright, well, now can I leave?
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene.
I have! Unless you've got something else to tell me. No? Did I miss something here? There's no blood splatter on the roof. Am I meant to be going this way?
This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
Alright, what am I missing? Alright, yeah, can I... So Lieutenant Miss Marlowe who's working in the car. Yeah, I would love to, but apparently I can't leave this place. If I zoom out, is there anything else? Right. The murderer exited to the next one, Mrs. Hubbard, using the correct door. It was the only possible way out. Yes. Picture of stuffed animal. There was mention of Daisy. Yeah. Wait. I was able to discover that a message was hidden behind it for Daisy. No, you weren't. Recap events. Is that what I need to do? Alright, okay, fine. But no, you were not able to... Look. Do you see how the pieces of the picture are still here in the bin? Yes, you didn't physically pick them up and take them with you. You looked at them, memorized them, and then put them together in the right order in your mind palace. Now, the fact that you did that means that you must have seen the back of the photo. because if you had not, you would not have known there was a message on the back of it. And you are too dumb to have looked at the back and gone 4 and Daisy and gone, 4 Daisy, I will put them together. Oh, Poirot. Or, oh, makers of the Poirot game. Alright, let's recap the events then. 6. Which 2 elements might help us uncover what happened the night of the murder? Ratchet's watch was found stuck. Letter threatening Ratchet was found in a safe. Glass containing dregs of powder was found next to Ratchet. Box of sleeping pills. So probably those 2. But, I mean, I've only got... I'm missing something, right? Ratchet drank sleeping pills on the night of the murder. Yeah, okay, cool. Presumably, the letter and the gun go together, because he was feeling threatened. Ratchet was on his guard. Ratchet's watch was found struck at 1:15 AM. I mean, I don't know that these 2 are going to combine together to make a thing. But alright, Ratchet wanted to stay on his guard, yet he took a sleeping pill. Is that it?
I can't imagine Ratchet taking a sleeping pill if he feared for his life.
Exactly.
That's the right answer.
Okay. I mean... Ratchet and the sleeping pills, yeah, he took the sleeping pills, and Ratchet says, I need to interview the people who worked for Ratchet. They may be able to tell me something about the victim. Yeah, okay, can I go now?
I think I've seen everything I need
Cool.
at the moment.
I mean, I didn't need to be in here in order to
I'll
do
have a more
mind
detailed
palace.
report for you as soon as I can.
Right. Find out if all of the stab wounds are of the same depth. That is crucial. Because then we will know whether we're looking for one murder weapon or many.
So, Poirot, did you find
I mean,
anything
yes,
out?
I walked into
It's
the
a
room,
bit
so I found out
early
many
for the
things.
handcuffs, my friend. Even for Hercule Poirot. Do not worry, mon ami. I believe
I think we
our
just
culprit
discovered
has
there
no
that Hercule
plans to
Poirot does
strike
not
again.
enjoy BDSM
Monsieur
early in the
Ratchet
morning.
was the target. Of that, I am convinced.
Give me a list of
I
the
need a
passengers.
list of the passengers with their compartment numbers.
Pierre Michel will have it.
Okay, but I mean, he is not a suspect, but somebody I need to do that. Tell me your alibi. Can you confirm the alibi of somebody?
Tell me, Book, how did you spend last night?
This is a joke, I hope. Don't you trust your old friend?
My friend, calm yourself. I must hear your story in order to corroborate other accounts.
Ah, naturally. Let me see. I went to my compartment after dinner. Dr. Constantine was already there. We talked about his career. He's a Cambridge man, you know. After university, he returned to his country and has done much good there. He was so interested in the Orient Express. I told him all the anecdotes I know. I'm not certain when we fell asleep. But
In the middle of telling my anecdotes, I would expect. Alright.
Here is what I have found out. Monsieur Ratchet was stabbed many times.
This is a pretty decent demo.
I also found threatening letters in his safe. He had
mean,
a
it
loaded
gives
gun
a
under his
certain-
pillow, so he was on guard, ready to defend
Let him
himself.
do his talking.
However,
I won't talk
there
over
was
him
an
anymore.
empty
Definitely
glass
not.
with
No more
white
talking.
residue
We need
at
to
the
listen to
bottom.
what
I
Poirot is saying.
suspect a barbiturate. Perhaps he was forced to take it.
I assume
In
this
any
is the
case,
end of
I
the
am
bit.
certain he
You know,
was
you've come out of there and
unconscious,
you've
unable to
done all your
defend
little
himself.
conclusion
I
bits.
also found several
Maybe
other
there will
items
be a
at the
little bit
crime
of
scene,
the
possibly
interrogation,
related to
if
the
that is
murder.
a different mechanic.
They must be investigated.
By all means, Poirot. As fast as you can.
I also found liquid for an electronic cigarette, but I could not find a vape. This might belong to the murderer.
I will
This
twiddle my
criminal
moustache
is an
while I
actor.
think about
I must
vapes.
interview the rest of the
Indeed,
passengers
why
and
would
the
that
staff.
be?
I'll be in the bar car if you need me. We are hours late. Soon I hope help will arrive.
No, okay, looks like there is a little bit more. And you say it's a pretty decent demo. I mean, it certainly gives an overview of what the game is like. So yes, I cannot argue with that. There we are. List of passengers. Can I see this list? Oh, Mr. Michel should have a list of passengers with their numbers. Yep, okay. Can I now go into 204?
Good morning, madam. I am Hercule Poirot.
Caroline Hubbard. What can I do for you, Mr. Poirot?
I am the bearer of unfortunate news.
It's obvious with all the commotion that something has happened.
Madame Hubbard, I am afraid your neighbor, Monsieur Ratchet, was murdered last night.
Oh my God! I knew it! I knew it!
I would like to ask you some questions, but first, may I inspect your room?
Of course, yes, you must.
Indeed. The first thing I want to do is look at the latch. Alright. Analyze this character. I'd love to, thank you. I don't know if you're Canadian or American. You're definitely not 18. I'm going to put you in your 60s because of your grey hair. I don't know.
I was visiting my daughter. She works at the American Embassy in Istanbul.
Okay,
I told her
so
she'd
you're
never
American.
find a husband there. Since I wanted to see Paris on my way home, she told me I should take this high-class train. I can't wait to see Paris. It looks beautiful in the movies, but it couldn't be more beautiful than Schenectady in the good old US of A. That's where I'm living now.
Okay. So you're American. I assume you're a housewife? I don't know. Could you be a controller? Whatever one of those is. What the hell is a controller? Do you, perhaps, sometimes masquerade as one of these? I don't know. I think that very unlikely.
I was visiting my daughter. She works at the American Embassy in Istanbul. I told her she'd never find a husband
Presumably
there.
American.
Since I wanted to see Paris on my way home, she told me I should take this high-class train. I can't wait to see Paris. It looks beautiful in the movies, but it couldn't be more beautiful than Schenectady in the good old US of A. That's where I'm living now.
I mean, is there anything else I can do? Can I rotate you so that I can look at the back of you? No, it's not. Oh, you have phasing clothes, where bits of your clothes can phase through one another. Well, let's just confirm that. No. I said confirm. All right, okay, whatever. Did I?
Et voilà.
Voila! I guess I got it right then. Okay, cool. 1 second. Just in case. Hello.
Monsieur Michel, I must ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I will do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about
No, this is not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to get the list of people so that I could, you know,
I've been with the
ask her
company
and
for
put
over
together names
15
and
years.
things.
Thank you.
Alright, so you've been here. Analyze this character. Sorry, I didn't hear
Monsieur
anything.
Michel, I must ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
You're not
I
17.
will do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about yourself.
Very well. My name, as you know, is Pierre Michel. I am from Calais. I've been with the company for over 15 years.
Thank you.
Alright, okay. So, I mean, this relies on real-world knowledge as well. You are French because Calais is in France. Maybe the game means a comptroller. Yes, maybe. If you've been there for over 15 years and you kind of have greying moustache and thing, I'm going to put you at 57. Because those are the numbers I've been given. And you're not a controller. Well, you're not a cook, you're not a valet. I guess you must be a controller? Whatever one of those is? Let's try it.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
I mean, that's not going to get annoying. Alright, okay. I just need the list of passengers right now.
Can you provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
Excellent. Somebody Constantine. Toby Harris. Hex McQueen. Edward Masterman. That Edward Masterman is the valet. Antonio Frasetti. Mary. Devon. Greta Olsen. Olsen. Joanna Locke, Hildegard Schmidt, Archibald Arbuthnot, Natalia Dragomironov, Cyrus Hardman, Nikolai Petrovich, Samuel Ratchet, Caroline Hobart, Rudolph Andrei Pierre Michael, Pierre Nelson. Oh, okay, so the staff get 301, etc. Okay. Rachel Morian, Jean Wait, 301 and 302. So there are all of the staff only take up 2 rooms. All right, okay. All right. Looking at this, I mean, we've got H. We don't know whether H is the first name or the last name on the handkerchief, so it could be like Tabby Harris, or Hector McQueen. Don't know if it's the first or last. Anyway, can I read it? Okay. I could have seen it better. There we go, Toby. Somebody, Constantine. Don't know who, Constantine. No. I notice Poirot is not on this list, though. Right? I can't see Poirot. No? So where am I staying? Thank you. That's it for now. I'll come back. I just wanted that list before I talk to the lady in 204. I don't even have to knock now. It's just burst in. Haha, what are you doing? Were you doing something embarrassing? Alright, first of all, let's look at the lock on the door.
This door connects to Monsieur Ratchet's compartment.
Yeah, I know that.
On this side.
Alright, so they didn't go out that way, is that what we're saying? List of passengers, okay, got that. Must now examine Mrs. Hubbard's room, okay. Let's interrogate her. Murderer exited through the next room, but the door was latched. So she got up and latched it. Or the murderer, it was unlatched and the murderer came in. I notice you're using shower gel. Okay, we got a bowl.
The luxury of the Orient Express is present in every detail.
I mean, yes. What is this? Can I look at this? Do I? No? Alright. Oh, there's a hairdryer. Wow, how exciting. How fancy. Oh, a locket thing.
Here is a jacket button.
Oh, no.
It bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Alright. So one of the staff. Hold on, I'm examining your room first of all. Another moustache!
Another delightful trophy for my collection.
Yes, I do not care if it belongs to you. I now have this moustache. Alright, tell me about the connecting door.
How is it you didn't bolt the door between the 2 compartments?
But I had. Well, as a matter of fact, I asked that Swedish lady, Olsen, Greta, if it was bolted, and she said it was.
How was it you could not see for yourself?
I was already in bed, and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was.
What time was it when you asked her to do this for you?
Oh, it must have been around 10:30 or 10:45 p.m. She'd come along to see if I had an aspirin. But instead of opening my door, she opened Mr. Ratchet's door by mistake. He said something quite rude, like, "Not a chance, lady, you're too old." It shocked her. She came in. I told her where to find the aspirin, and she got it out of my toiletry bag. Poor girl, she didn't have a good night.
The same could be said for Monsieur Ratchet. It appears Mademoiselle Olsen may be the last person to see Ratchet alive.
I mean... So everybody on this train just leaves their doors unlocked? And I mean, it sounded weird when you were saying that you were in bed and they were in your cabin, because I mean, if I am getting into my bed, I don't want anybody else necessarily around, unless, you know, we're sharing a room or whatever. Yeah? But I mean, if they came in to see if you had something and you just are too lazy to get up and go to the door, or don't want, yeah, or just don't want to disturb your almost asleep, then I mean, having them come in is perfectly fine. But 1 second.
I have not finished inspecting your room, if you don't mind.
Indeed. I mean,
let's see if Mrs. Hubbard was telling the truth about the latch of the connecting door.
I already looked at the latch of the connecting door. Look, I mean, we just unlocked that. But, I mean, if it is hanging here, then you can see the latch. Can I do that again? Can I? Thank you. I don't know why. Okay, fine.
This hook is probably where Mrs. O'Bowd hung her toiletry bag.
Alright, so now I need to get the toiletry bag out of here. Okay. In order to double check. That makes sense, yeah? Okay, cool. Toiletry bag. Pick up. Escape to pick up. That's weird. Object collected. Now over here. Ah! I swear I didn't move my cursor at that point. There we go. Yeah. See?
I can see the latch very well from here. Even with the toiletry bag.
Let's see what Mrs.
I'll have to clear that up with Mrs.
See what Mrs.
O'Bowd.
Hubbard is hiding. A golden moustache! Indeed. I thought what you were going to say there is let us see what Mrs. Hubbard is hiding in her cupboard. Old Mother Hubbard. And her cupboards. Alright, H. Tell me about that. Is this your handkerchief?
Is this your handkerchief?
No, not at all.
Yet it is embroidered with an initial H. Like your name.
I don't care. It's not mine, and I would certainly
Jack
never buy
Hughes.
something
Everybody
so
whose name
impractical
begins
as
with
that
H is now a
silly
suspect.
thing.
Alright, okay. The button.
I found a jacket button on your table. It looks like it belongs to...
A train employee, or possibly a passenger who is obsessed with the Orient Express.
a train employee. The button bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Well, of course the conductor came in last night, but he didn't go near that table.
Still, it's a safe bet that it belongs to the conductor. I'll check his jacket later, to be sure.
Yeah, it did appear to be not quite buttoned up. Alright, smoker.
Are you a smoker?
No, definitely not. Filthy habit.
Okay, I don't know why. Why are we questioning people about being smokers? Did I miss a clue? Anyway, tell me about last night.
Please tell me about last
Itchy.
night.
The murderer was right here in my compartment. I woke up. All in the dark it was. I was just so scared I couldn't scream. I pressed the call button. I pressed and pressed. I heard footsteps running in the corridor, then a knock on my door. "Come in," I screamed. And I switched on the lights at the same time. And would you believe it? There wasn't a soul there.
You think he went
no,
back into the
I don't
other
believe it.
compartment?
How do I know where he went? I had my eyes shut tight. The conductor came in. I told the man what had happened, and he didn't seem to believe me. I asked him to search the room, but he found nothing. I told the conductor to look at the door between the compartments, and sure enough, it wasn't bolted. Well, I soon saw to that. I told him to bolt it, then and there.
Alright, well, it's time to confront you. Well, 1 second. I mean, I don't see any evidence that you have smoking in here. I don't quite understand why we asked if you were a smoker or not. Alright. Hey, it's time to confront you about the latch situation.
Mrs. O'Bowd, you told me that the door connecting the two compartments was closed, correct?
Yes,
It definitely wasn't
as I
open.
told you. I was already in bed and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Miss Olsen to check if it was closed.
Confrontation. Which of these sentences contains a... Yes, it was. As I told you, I was already in bed. Can I hear? No, okay. My toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. Couldn't see the latch from where I was, so I must have also if it was closed. I guess it's I couldn't see the latch from where I was. Yes, as I told you, I was already in bed. My toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. Maybe it's that one. I mean, because that is the thing that is here. Now, the toiletry bag hanging on the hook does not prevent you from seeing the latch. But equally, I couldn't see the latch from where I was could be true. Because, for all we know, she was, you know, with a pillow over her face, covering her eyes. So I don't know. I don't know which of these is meant to be the not right thing. So Let's do this one.
That does not prove she's lying.
I mean, no, none of these prove she's lying.
Are you sure everything you've told me is accurate, Madame Hubbard?
Of course. I have an excellent memory.
The latch is visible.
Mrs. Hubbard, I tested putting your toiletry bag on the door hook as you told me. From your bed, you can easily see the latch on the door. The toiletry bag does not hide the latch at all.
Are you saying I'm lying? It may have been stuck somehow in a different position, or I may not have seen it in the darkness. Or I didn't think to look, you irritating man.
Details matter, madame. A man has been most savagely murdered. You will excuse me if I attempt to separate the truth from the false.
Forget my toiletry bag and focus on who entered my compartment. Probably after killing Mr. Ratchet.
Madame Hubbard is a force to be reckoned with, but I suspect I'm not done with her.
I mean, right now you are, and you've just got the confront Mrs. Hubbard thing. Alright.
Thank you for your assistance, madame.
And we finished searching room 204, so I think we are done. Oh, something else just popped up. What was that? Interrogate Mrs. Hubbard has finished as well. Okay, so we're done with her for right now. But yeah. Matching the sleeping pills, that's the one there. Ah. Picture of stuffed animal. Interrogate Mr. Michel. The murder exited through the next room, yeah. How could the killer escape? Is there anything I can do here when I open it? No. Alright, okay, let's go and talk to you. Let's do some power walking down to the end. Wobble across. Oh, I walked too fast because I was power walking. Hello. Where were you at 1:15?
Where were you at 1:15 a.m.?
I was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up the corridor.
You mean this seat?
I left
that you are sitting
a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking
Excuse
to
me?
you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hubbard. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then, around 1:50 a.m., I made the bed for Monsieur Ratchet's secretary, Monsieur McQueen. He had spent the evening talking with the English Captain Arbuthnot. At 2 a.m., I returned to my place and stayed there until dawn.
Alright. You don't appear to be missing a button, but maybe you are?
I found a button from an Orient Express staff jacket. Did you lose one by any chance?
No, monsieur. As you can see, I have all my buttons. It is not mine.
Are you a smoker?
Are you a smoker?
I don't know why I'm asking about this.
Do you smoke?
Oh, right, because of the vape.
No.
That is
Tobacco
what we're talking
only.
about. Alright. I mean, maybe it's because I am so old and old-fashioned, but if somebody vapes, I would not call them a smoker. I mean, I get that they are still taking the same chemical composition into their body, but I would not call them a smoker. I mean, I don't know that I would call them a vapor either, because that just sounds weird. But I would ask, do you vape, not do you smoke? So, meh. Ratchet, tell me about Ratchets.
I would like to reconstruct, with your help, the events of last night.
No, that's not what I would like to
Ratchet
do.
retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m., soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé." I then left to answer another bell that had just rung.
Okay. Did he speak French?
What is the last station where we stopped?
Vinkovsky.
Could someone have come on board?
Possibly. I was very busy. Owing to the weather, we were a few minutes late. We left at 12:10 a.m.
Sorry about that. Okay. I finished my interrogation of you. Okay, thanks very much. You know, Mr. Michel's activity Try to reconstruct Mr. Michel's activity based on what I know. Alright, okay. There we go, thank you. Mr. Michel returns to the train as the station leaves. So Michael smokes on the station platform. The train is stuck in the snow. So that's got to have happened at 12:40. So Michael stays at this post until the morning. Someone calls Mr. Michael and then he speaks with me. That's got to be here, where you stay at your post until morning. That's where, I mean, presumably these ones are, yeah, you can't move those ones. You smoke on the platform, you get on. Yeah, I mean, vaguely that's right, yeah?
My little grey cells did not let me down.
I mean, it wasn't rocket science. The killer avoided Mr. Michel. Again. Based on what I know, I have to deduce how the killer had avoided being seen by Mrs. Hubbard. Alright, yeah, let's go, let's see if I can do that. Take two elements which I'll produce. Okay, so the train leaves at 12:10. The train is stopped in the snow at 12:30. So Michael's not exposed between 1 and 1:20. Okay, I mean that has to be an element, right? You're not there, so they can do the stabbings. The murderer was able to take advantage of Mr. Michel's absence with escape. Yep, okay, confirm, thank you. Wait, is that it? There was only that one. Okay, fine. Well, we conclude that then, I guess.
While Michel was chatting with Monsieur Fauchet in the bar car between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., the murderer could have escaped Ratchet's room without being seen. That's the right answer.
Yeah, well done. Alright, okay, which now leaves us. Is Mrs. Hubbard a suspect? I mean, yes. Intuitions allow you to draw your own conclusions. Is Mr. Michel a suspect? I mean, yes, everybody is a suspect. But I don't think... Right now, with what we've got, I don't think... Okay, so now... power walking, let's go and see the people. Can I go back in there? I can't go back in there, alright. This is my room, presumably, yes? Yes. Here's my moustache goes. I mean, why am I not a suspect? I was right next door to them as well. I guess I don't have the connecting door. Alright. So, I want to... I mean, I don't know if I can interview matey bloke who is down here. Who was the valet. No? You're not here? Aha! Hello! Yeah, because I haven't seen you yet, but before I do that, I want to look around and see if you've got a golden moustache hidden in here. No? Alright, hello matey.
Monsieur Edward Masterman, I believe. May I ask you some questions?
I can barely talk. I have a terrible toothache.
We have a doctor on board the train. Perhaps...
I do not need a doctor. I use essential oils. If you can find my flask of clove oil in my box, I would be grateful.
Fine, if you insist. I will help you.
No, I will not help you. This is my job as a detective is to find the murderer, not to dish out essential oils to peoples. Ugh. Can I... Right, okay. Almond in here. Lang, lemon, lavender, clove. Clove. Alright, so what have we got here?
By the smell, I think that the jojoba oil spilled on the other bottles, leaving their labels illegible. I must find another way to find which one is Masterman's toothache remedy.
I mean, I can measure
the weighing
them.
Scale is soaked in jojoba oil. It's unusable.
Alright. I mean...
Ah, this old scale will do the job.
Why do I not just hand him all of the bottles and say, which one of these is it? Because I don't know, and I'm not going to waste my time doing this crap.
To start, I must first arrange the vials from the lightest to the heaviest.
Okay, so we're going to do this a bit at a time, are we? Okay. Okay, so you are very light right now. Okay, let's leave you on there. Let's do this one at a time. Okay, you are even lighter. You are even lighter. Right, so you're... wait. He said, making sure that he had read that right. Yeah, okay, so you are the lightest. Next we will look at green. Green is light. Yellow is light, and I'm pretty sure we know that red... it's lighter than red. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now red is lighter. Okay, red is lighter, and then I think it goes blue, yellow, right? No, it goes yellow, blue. Okay. Yellow, blue.
Now that I know the order, I think that I can easily guess which one is the clove oil.
The clove is the third lightest, so it is this one. But I mean, what do they say on them? Phase pills or phase pills? I don't know. Right, yeah, because well, actually, let's go over this quickly just to be sure. So yeah, then almond, then clove, then it would be a jojoba, but jojoba is broken. So lavender, which is the same version, and then lemon is in the blue one. Of course lemon's in the blue one. Why wouldn't lemon be in the blue one and not the yellow one?
Here is Monsieur Masterman's remedy.
Alright. I have found Mr. Masterman's toothache. Or I haven't found it, but you know, I've got the thing. I'm looking for this last one. No?
Here is your remedy. I hope it will help.
Thank you very much, sir.
What would happen if I'd given you the wrong one?
Ah, well, I can finally speak without too much pain.
I mean, I could have knocked your tooth out and that would have been the same thing.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's valet?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Were you told that your employer was murdered?
Yes, sir. A very shocking occurrence.
Well, I think you're English. Oh, none of those. I guess you might be Canadian then.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's valet?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Were you told that your employer was murdered?
Yes, sir. A very shocking occurrence.
Alright, fine. You're a valet. I'm going to put you at 39. Because you've thinned on top, but you are not grey.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's valet?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Were you told that your employer was murdered?
Yes, sir. A very shocking occurrence.
Are you American or Canadian? I mean, if I'm meant to be getting it just from the accent, I mean, I'm not certain because the accents in this game are not great. So I'm going to say American. If I meant to just put it together because the other guy is American and, you know, he would only hire another American because America! I don't know. Alright. Do you smoke?
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No.
Oh, you're not Ratchet.
Smoke is disgusting.
Alright, so he wouldn't have vaped. Are you a smoker?
Are you a smoker?
Yes, sir. I have a cigarette now and then to relax.
Do you vape?
Tell me about your employer, Monsieur Ratchet.
Smoke?
I've been working for him for 9 months. I should not wish to speak ill of the dead, but he was not a gentleman, sir.
Did you know that he had enemies?
Yes, sir. I heard him discussing some threatening letters, sir, with Mr. McQueen.
Did he mention these letters to you?
He had been reading a letter when I came in. He asked me if I was the one who put it in his compartment. I told him that I had done no such thing, and he should report it to the police at the next station.
How did he respond?
He laughed, sir.
You're joking.
I do not joke, sir.
Forgive me, I can see you do not. Was he taking sleeping pills?
Always when traveling by train, sir. He said he couldn't sleep otherwise. Last night he asked me to give him 2. I did so, along with a glass of water. He dissolved them in the water.
Did you see him drink the water?
No, sir. I left right after I gave him the pills.
Alright. Tell me about the nut of the
At
crime.
what hour did you last see Monsieur Ratchet?
It must have been around 9 p.m., sir. That or a little after. I went to bed around 10:30 p.m., same as the person who shares my room, Mr. Foscarelli. He almost immediately began snoring.
What did you do then?
I read, sir, and I spent a while soothing my toothache with clove oil and listening to the snoring.
Did you hear anything during the night?
Yes, my roommate snoring.
Can you tell me again why you gave sleeping pills to Monsieur Ratchet?
Yes, I gave him the pills because when he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. The letter must have worried him. He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it.
When he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. Okay. The letter must have worried him. He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it. I mean, if the letter worried him, I mean, let's try that one.
He is lying, and I will prove it.
No?
Monsieur, I believe
I mean,
you are
if
not
the
telling me
okay,
the
so
truth.
it's the other way
What?
round.
How can you say that?
I mean, maybe the letter didn't. Agenda, scream in the night. The gun? I don't know, because I can't remember who screamed in the night. It wasn't him.
He received threatening letters. One, it seems, last night. Did you know he had a gun under his pillow? And even asked for my help to watch over him.
Oh,
I find it
jeez.
strange that he asked you for
I mean, he does that in
sleeping
the
pills when he
movie
was
and the books
afraid
and
for
every
his
other
life
adaptation.
and
But did he do it in
prepared
this
to
version?
defend
No,
himself.
of course he fucking
I'm
didn't,
sure,
because
I
we
don't
didn't see
know.
that bit at the
Maybe
beginning.
to calm his
So,
nerves.
alright,
Maybe out of
fine,
ha-
whatever.
It makes no sense.
Wait, please. Isn't it possible that Mr. Ratchet asked me to prepare the pills, but didn't plan to drink them for some reason?
It is possible. But I am a student of character, monsieur, and the Monsieur Ratchet you describe is not the man I met.
If you'll excuse me, my toothache is getting worse again.
I'm afraid this time you must prepare your own clove oil.
I mean, you gave him the bottle. Alright. There's no golden moustache in here as well. I am most disappointed with you, sir. Alright. I mean, I guess I want to find Mr. Fiscatelli. To see if he has a, if he can corroborate that he was snoring all night. No, none of these can be used. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's power walk our way to the end of this corridor. Can't go in 101. I can't go off the back of the train. Alright, 102. Let's talk to you then. I don't know why I want to talk to you. I can't remember who you are either. Are they suspects? Maybe. Where's the Yeah, I mean, maybe he prepared the sleeping pills so it looked as if he was sleeping. So he was ready for whoever. Actually, wanted to be on his guard, yet he took sleeping pills. Yeah, okay. Where's the... That's the connecting door. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to know who you were before I
believe
came
I
in
am
here.
addressing Monsieur Hector McQueen.
Oh, you're an
Guilty as
H.
charged.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, sorry. Just an expression. My father used to say it.
You must have had an interesting childhood.
No,
I
it was
am
just an
Hercule
expression.
Poirot.
No need to be modest. You're a detective.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's secretary?
I am Mr. Ratchet's secretary. Just over a year. I mainly take care of translating certain texts for him. Mr. Ratchet only speaks English.
Prepare
Aha!
yourself for a shock. Your employer, Monsieur Ratchet, is dead.
So they
Oh my
got him after all.
God,
You
how
mean
will I ever
You
do
are
a
assuming
thing?
he was murdered?
I know he had enemies.
I need a new job, and I can't get a reference from him now. Alright, I mean... If he only speaks English, then he wouldn't have shouted out in French.
Are you a smoker?
Yes, I smoke cigarettes. I've tried to quit, but no luck.
Alright. Tell me about Ratchet.
What can you tell me about Monsieur Ratchet?
He was American. He was an antiques dealer. I don't know much more. Mr. Ratchet never talked about himself or his life, but I think Ratchet wasn't his real name. And he left the United States to run away from something. Or someone.
Yes?
He started getting letters. Threatening letters.
Do you still have them?
I have one.
Did you know that Monsieur Ratchet had asked for my help?
I didn't know that Monsieur Ratchet had asked for your help.
He was in danger.
Not within the context of the game.
When did you last see him?
Last night around 10 o'clock, I should say.
Did you like your employer, Monsieur McQueen?
No, I did not. He was, I'm sure, a cruel and dangerous man.
Tell me what you were doing the night of the crime.
I went back to my compartment.
I mean, really, that should read alibi.
In Belgrade, I went out onto the platform to smoke, but it was cold. I quickly went back in. I then went to Mr. Ratchet's compartment to take some dictation for him. I left around 10 o'clock. I saw Captain Arbuthnot. We ended up chatting in my compartment. Then we went out on the platform to quickly stretch our legs at Vinkovsky. He left around 2 o'clock.
Thank you.
I will need to check Monsieur McQueen's story with Captain Arbuthnot.
Indeed. What about your diary?
I found a diary in Monsieur Ratchet's safe. Did you know about it?
I kept a business appointment book, yes. But I know he had a personal diary as well. That looks like it.
Is it his handwriting? Threatening
Can
letter?
you give me this letter, please?
Of course. Here it is.
Time to die! Read. Time to die. Thanks.
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he hated the smell of smoke.
Alright, well, there we go. We finished interrogating you. And you don't have a mustache? Oh, what's this? New note. Ratchet talks to Mr. Michael. Okay. Time to die. Oh, that's that. Alright, yeah, I mean, could you give it to me? Thank you. There it now back is. There it is now. Oh, wait, I saw it! Underneath the pillow, it's a golden moustache. Got
Another
3.
golden moustache to treasure.
All 3 moustaches have been found. I am the best detective in the world. Yay. Amazing me. There we go. Okay, Rex is important. I need to interview them. I've interviewed both of them. 2 people to identify. Oh, so is it? So I should have done this before. Right, Mr. McQueen and Mr. Masterman. There we go. That was a thing.
Easy.
Indeed. And I'm surprised. Okay, and that. Oh, they're slowly coming together and linking. I see. What can you use from the exchange with Mr. Michael on the evening of the murderer? Speaks to French on the night of the murder. Yeah, Ratchet called Mr. Michael. He did not. Because he only apparently spoke French during the night. Oh, okay. Maybe I should do that the other way round. He only speaks English and he speaks French. And he did not speak French. So there we go. 2 elements. It's not Mr. Ratchet who spoke to Mr. Michael. Cool. So now I can, if I combine these 2, does that make sense now? Yeah, there we go. Murderer pretended Ratchet was still alive at 12:37 AM. Okay, so, or, I mean, I guess so.
The murderer may have impersonated Ratchet by calling Monsieur Michel to make it seem that Ratchet was still alive at 12:37 AM.
So he didn't die at 1:15 then?
Et voilà.
Like the smashed watch would have us believe. Oh, and now we have the hypothesis of the night of the crime. Ratchet took Stephen Girls and the killer had then murdered him in the room or waited to escape while Mr. Michael was not in the corridor. That's okay, yeah. Oh, which of these is the most likely hypothesis? Ratchet takes sleeping pills. Murderer enters Ratchet's room. He kills him with the gun. No, and hides it under his pillow. Disguises this crime as a crime of passion with a knife. He waits for Mr. Michael to take a break. No. Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. He stabs him with a knife. He calls. Mr. Michael Ratchet is alive. He opens the window to escape, but the train is stuck in the snow. He waits for Mr. Michael to take a break before he leaves the room. Yeah, that seems likely. But the other one is Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. He stabs him with a knife. He calls Mr. Michael. Yes, okay, that one. Because he does not open the window and flee.
That's the right answer.
Indeed. Thank you for congratulating me. Alright. So, oh, now I have... Is Masterson a suspect? Is McQueen a suspect? I mean, yes. They are suspects until they are eliminated.
I think I've seen everything I need at the moment.
Oh, but
I'm counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
What? Why was that a thing? Is that just reminding me that now he might have a more detailed report? Or did it trigger the scene from his place right now because it was silly? Because it was a bug? I mean, I still need to go to... Is 203 the right one? Yeah. Are you in here? I mean... Okay, you haven't finished analysing. I guess I need to go find Captain Arbuthnot, wherever the Captain Arbuthnot is. There we go. Where is Captain Arbuthnot? He's in 106. Maybe he'll be in the drinks car? No? Hello. Oh, no, that's Book.
So, my friend, have you found our killer?
No.
Not yet, but I will tell you what I have learned.
Please.
Investigation.
Our assassin.
Oh, I didn't realise I had to
could have
report the
gotten on the
situation.
train at Vinkovsky
I didn't realise that was a thing on my
disguised as
notes.
a conductor, entered Ratchet's room and killed him. Then he walked out through Madame Hubbard's connecting door, where he lost a button from his jacket. He had to wait for Monsieur Michel to be absent. He waited too long. The train had left the station.
He was trapped aboard.
Indeed. He had opened the window to make it look that he'd escaped that way. However, if he waited until the train stopped again due to snow, his footprints would have been found.
The murderer is still among us. On the train.
Yes.
There's a problem with the second-class toilets.
What now?
All morning passengers have been complaining that the door is locked, so I went to check. I knocked, but no one answered. I didn't think I should open it without speaking to you first.
You did well,
Yes.
Monsieur Michel.
Look at my fine
Lead the
moustache.
way.
You must know of my friend, Mario, who also
I
has
use
a
my
fine
master key.
moustache and is a plumber. I have picked up several things from him.
But who is she? Is she alive?
She is breathing.
Then if she isn't dead, isn't she our murderer?
That, my friend, is what we must find out.
Dun dun dun. No, okay, not dun dun dun. Alright. The passenger in the restroom. Alright, okay. Well, let's examine things, eh? Oh, I can zoom in. Hey, she's got a pocket. She's got a first class ticket. Number 105. Okay, well.
The ticket reads Joanna Locke, traveling in compartment 105.
Cool.
Miss, can you hear me? She's breathing. Her pulse is strong. There is no sign of physical violence. This woman is sleeping very soundly.
Oh, did she have the... I mean, she's alive.
This woman is sound asleep. Given her location, I would say she has been drugged and deposited here.
Well, at least
So did
it's
she
not
drink
another murder
the
on my
sleeping pill water for some reason? Okay.
The train is, of course, full.
Monsieur, the list I gave you indicates that Hildegard Schmidt shares her compartment.
I will want to talk to her later. For now, we will concentrate on this mysterious young lady. Let's return her to her more comfortable bed.
Good idea. Pierre, locate this woman's room and fetch the doctor.
Yes, sir.
question
I
her.
will
I
question
cannot.
her when she
I mean,
wakes up.
exactly. She is
Please,
asleep right now.
let me know what you learn.
No.
Mademoiselle Locke's compartment is 105. I suggest we return her to her more comfortable bed.
Yes, hopefully she will awaken soon.
I don't know that there was enough space in the toilet to be laying out there. Investigate. You're not going to let me pass, are you? Alright, would love to. Oh, okay.
A cup of tea with white residue at the bottom.
Bon, she was poisoned. Can I? Hello? No, okay. I mean, is there anything else I can find out about this thing?
A cup of tea with what?
Yes, we know that. Okay. Should I? I cannot talk to her. I cannot get out of here. Aha! Aha ha ha! Up! I did not look up. Of course I did not. Alright, now... Can I? Thank you. It wasn't fully open. Alright. There is a missing button.
And a wagon-lit conductor's jacket. And the button is missing.
Alright, well, cool. And what about the other one? What is that over there? Oh. I have no idea how to get a 5-digit code here. There definitely wasn't anything else in here, was there? No? Can't look or do anything else anywhere. Alright, are you looking? Should I be Moby Dick? Is there a famous 5-digit number in Moby Dick? I don't think so. Alright. Does my mind palace have a thing? No, over here. I need to know more about this person. Okay. I'm staring at the journey. Okay, and over here we have a picture of a stuffed animal again. Matching the sleeping pills. Connecting door. It's interesting that it doesn't go anywhere. And these are they suspects again? Alright, is this a thing I can do? I need to know more about this person. If I search a room, I'll find something. I mean... Do you want me to just try a combination? Am I meant to listen? Okay, so yeah, I'm meant to be listening. I mean...
No, that's mine. I never remember my passwords, so I make them easy ones. Poirot, I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now. We really need to find the combination. Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4?
It's a 5-digit number.
If you need a break, I can ask Jean to make you some coffee. But of course you know what you're doing. It is booby-trapped, is it? Poirot, what if the briefcase is booby-trapped?
Shut up.
Have you tried 0000? So, Poirot, any luck so far?
You are talking
we
over.
Really
I
need
can't
to find the combination. Poirot, I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now. No, that's mine. I never remember my passwords, so I make them easy ones. Poirot, what if the briefcase is booby-trapped?
Shut up.
Book. Silent like a mouse, please.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll be quiet now. You need to concentrate. I will not utter another word. Not one.
Book, there will be another murder on the Orient Express in a moment.
42069. Yeah, I know, I saw that. Okay, so 86 is correct. I mean, thank you for showing me that, you know, there is a thing where, I mean, this circle around it isn't just highlighting it and is in fact showing me the noise that is going on here. That was great. But, you know, that was too late. I had already figured it out. There we go. I had already figured it out. But, I mean, it would have been great if you had done that slightly earlier. Oh, she's got a gun.
She has a gun.
Come, Poirot. Criminals are often known to carry one.
Ratchet was stabbed,
no, they're not.
Not shot.
They're not often
Then
known to
why
carry
take
guns.
it on the train?
They are absolutely not often known to carry them. That is the wrong country. I mean, there is only one country. Well, I mean, that's not entirely true. But, okay, so she is a detective, or she has a fake badge.
This badge says that Joanna Locke is an American detective with the Berkshire Police Department in Massachusetts.
An American police officer? Oh.
Oh, indeed. Oh, she's got a barcode.
Her driver's license confirms her identity. She is American.
These are fake IDs. It's certain.
Yeah, maybe. I wonder if we can go to massrmv.com. Massachusetts. I would have said it was DMV. Right, but they're doing RMV, so maybe they're trying to avoid doing the thing. But yeah, Class D licensed small vehicles less than 26,001 pounds, except school buses. There we are. We got so her number. Is that when it was issued? It was issued in 2016. It'll expire in 2026. We know she was born in 1991. So if this is taking place in 23, as we suspect it is, she is 32. Wait, is that the 1st or the 12th or the 12th or the 1st? It doesn't matter. She's 5'4". Well, no, she's not. She's 5'0". Oh yeah, 5'04". No, that's correct. Because I was thinking that you would just put 5'4", 5'4", and not 5'04". But I suppose you might have 04 because you could be 11 or 10. You can't be 12 because then you would be 6 foot. But yeah, all right. Thank you. We got photos of Ratchet.
Mademoiselle Locke seems very interested in our victim.
Of course. She has studied her target.
Possibly.
Something that says work. Profession. It says profession and then it says work. So, I mean... she wrote that on there in order to tell everybody, I don't know what profession means, but I do know what work means. Alright, I can't open this either. Alright, well... Or maybe, I mean, maybe it's for the people who don't know what profession means. And here we are. It is. It's the same cat. Oh my god, the cat. The cat links them. I mean, it couldn't be a mass-produced item, could it?
The stuffed animal is the same as in the photo found at the crime scene.
What a coincidence.
Mademoiselle Locke appears to have been investigating Monsieur Ratchet.
Look, she's waking up.
Yeah, we have your gun.
Thanks to you, I would not be surprised if our murder victim were also waking up.
What?
Yeah. Are you're commenting that he was very, very loud, are you? Cool. Look how that fabric on those clothes moves realistically.
My head. What's all the yelling about?
Who are you? Give me a good reason why you should not be in handcuffs.
I can give you a reason, Book. Whose handcuffs will we use? I have none. Do you?
Well,
maybe she has some. Being a detective, tracking down
Joanna
a murdering
Locke, mademoiselle?
person.
Yes, Joanna Locke. I'm a detective. Berkshire, Massachusetts Police.
I have found your credentials, mademoiselle.
And I know who you are, Mr. Poirot.
Then, if the introductions are complete, perhaps the explanations may begin.
All right. Dun 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 dun.
I'll try. It's simple, really. I'm on the trail of a murderer.
The very first publication of the story of the murder on the Orient Express was in a 6-installment serialization in the Sunday Evening Post in 1933 in the US under the title Murder on the Calais Coach.
I had just been promoted to detective.
Oh, I thought it was going to end the demo. All right, here we go.
It was my first time on a major case. It had been a month since Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped. The Armstrongs were desperate for some sign of hope. I was there only for paperwork, to fill in some blanks.
I don't want to. I have seen enough of this game. Thank you very much. I don't need to go back and see more on the kidnapping and killing of that. I mean, I know the story. I have read. I think actually. This isn't the Murder on the Orient Express, but I do have an Agatha Christie book to hand, just to show you that I have, Agatha Christie knowledge, etc. And I have read some of her books, not just seen the TV adaptations, though they are superb. The Poirot ones with David Suchet, very good, and the movies, not as good as that, but well worth seeking out. Anyway, look. Yeah, I think I am done with this. Back to this one here. Yes, I think I am done with Poirot for now. It is an entertaining enough game, but based on playing the demo, I won't be picking it up. I don't think I want to continue playing it right now to see what else Joanna Locke does. Is she, in fact, looking at her and seeing what she was there, she felt like an insert character. I mean, I don't know if she is or is not. I cannot recall all of the names of the characters in the book. But she feels very much like a character that they have had in a different game that they want to put in there as well. And she's just replacing somebody else who was in there, because I do know there was a detective in the book, but I can't remember their name. And she feels very much like hey, we can cross over our series this here, just for the hell of it. I don't know. But yeah, so I don't want to be I don't want to be playing more of it for now. Alright, so we're going to end this demo, he said, having to do the things in the background, and we're going to start up another demo, but we're going to take a quick 5-minute break while I start up new stuff and do all of the other things I need to do in order to, put the other one up and running. Still waiting for the Poirot Marple crossover. I mean, they did appear in the same book together, but only because it was a collection of short stories from Agatha Christie. In fact, they both appear in this book that I happen to have here, Sinister Spring, which is, a collection of her short stories. So, they are in the same book, but they are in no way in the same story in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, still. Alright, well, I'm going to stop the demo, and I'm going to stop my recording in a moment and do the next stream, or do the next video, so that I can cut it up into parts. But yeah, we're going to have a look at another demo in a moment, and let's have a look at the Thaumaturge demo next, rather than Between Horizons, because I think Between Horizons is very much going to be another pointy-clicky one, and I'd like to have a look at something that is different, just to mix it up a little bit. Hey, won't that be fun? So, I'm going to put you on the whoops, oh no, something happened screen, but I'll be back in just a minute. A couple of minutes. Get up, stretch, get a glass of water, do some stuff before we get into this next one, eh? Yeah. So, you have fun if you're not going to stick around, and I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in a couple of minutes with more if you're sticking around. Alright, see you in just a bit.